Right. Can you guys hear me? I'm just making sure the audio's working properly. Make sure the audio's working properly. Obviously, you guys can see me, but is the audio all right, guys? Is it all right? Then again, nobody's not here yet. Anyway, I'm gonna get on the video because I simply had enough of this club. Yeah, I had enough of Liverpool FC. I'm getting fed up at this club, right? Today, this is gonna be a rant video today because I just simply had enough of Liverpool FC. I'm just sick and tired of the way we operate. Honestly, it's a joke, right? I'm sick of it, man, and it needs to change. It needs to change, right? This transfer window. Well, I think we got 5 or 4 days left until the transfer window finishes, right? And we still haven't got a proper DM. Endo, let's be real, he's not a first choice DM, right? I heard that he's the James Milner replacement. Well, I'm sorry, I don't want a James Milner replacement. I want a Fabinho replacement, right? Somebody that can do the job properly in the long term. I don't want a player. We don't want a lot relying on Endo to do everything at once, do everything for the whole season, right? He's 30 and he never played for a top club before. All right, he did won trophies in other clubs around the globe. But why? I just don't understand it. Why? We started so well this summer. We brought in McAllister, who looks like he's going to be a top player for us. Great start. And then we brought in Sebastian, which is another good buy. But after that, we have waited a month and couple of days or something like that to allocate the funds or allocate bid it for Southampton 46 million, right? Southampton wanted 50 million, and we decided to bid 46 million with add-ons on top of it. I'm sorry, would Southampton would accept 46 million plus add-ons? Obviously, they want the 50 million up front. I just don't understand it. Why Liverpool take too long to get the deals done? Why? I just don't get it. We took so long to get the deal done, and we allowed Chelsea to snatch the player away from us, right? We allowed Chelsea to snatch the player away from us, Lavia, right? All right. The only positive thing about this, or one of the positive thing about this transfer, we did actually released 110 million for Caicedo, but we end up missing him out for Chelsea because Chelsea had another five another 5 million. So they got him, and they end up getting Lavia as well, which I'm so gutted that we lost him to Chelsea. And after that, we are just dilly-dallying the transfer window. Like, come on, we still need we need a DM. I still think we need a DM. Endo's not gonna do anything, right? In the team. First of all, he's 30, right? No disrespect to him, but he hasn't played in the highest level of football. Like, come on, he hasn't played the highest level of football, right? Like, I don't know about the player very well because I don't really watch German football. I don't really watch Stuttgart. I don't really watch German football that much. But I thought he was terrible in the game against Newcastle. By the way, guys, I'm sorry for not reacting to the game against Newcastle. I was just busy, man. I was just doing other things. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I thought he was awful against Newcastle. He got spot. I remember. I think one of their midfielders. It might have been the Brazilian guy in midfield, right? He actually spawned Endo in midfield, and he just ran past him so easily. I thought he was decent against Bournemouth, but against Newcastle, I thought he was absolutely shocking in that game. Didn't give us no protection whatsoever. But at the same time, you got to look at the manager. You got to look at Klopp, because our defensive line at the moment is so extremely high, very very high. Like, we don't need to play that. We don't need to play this ridiculous high line every time we play against a different opposition. I just don't get it. Why are we playing in this ridiculous high line? Like, I just don't get it, man. I honestly don't get it. Right? Matip is going to be playing for the next 3 games, because Van Dijk's he's now suspended for 3 games because he got a straight red card. So, and after that, and when you get a red card straight, the FA will ban you for 3 games. That's how it goes, right? And if it was a violent contact, would have been another game off. So he would have been banned for 4 games if it was a violent conduct. But yeah, man, Van Dijk's out for 3 days. Konate is injured at the moment, so we're gonna have to play Joe Gomez and Matip in the defense, and we cannot play this high line against other teams now. We're playing Aston Villa next on Sunday. We're going to play them next on Sunday at 2:00, right? We can't play this ridiculous high. And that's why I have to get on to the manager, right? Right? Against teams that are going to hit us in the break, very good at counter-attacking, right? Don't play this ridiculous high line. It's not a coincidence when we were down to 10 men against Newcastle and we look better. All right, I didn't think we were. In fact, I thought we were terrible. Even when we down to 10 men, as soon Klopp made those changes, he put on Elliott in the midfield and he put Darwin Núñez up front. Have you noticed that since he put these 2 players in, we look better in midfield, and we actually defended well as a team for the last 10 minutes before we scored the 2 goals, right? We were brilliant in midfield, and we could defend properly because our defensive line was dropping deep, 10 yards deeper, right? And come on, like, it's so obvious that we should not be playing this ridiculous high line. I said this for time. Like, you can't just play this stupid, ridiculous high line. Like, you can't do that. We're gonna get exposed defensively if we keep on doing it. Look at Trent against Newcastle. I thought he was our worst player in the game in the first half. He got terrorized by the former Everton player, Gordon, whatever his name is, right? And he scored the goal from his stupid mistake. And again, another thing that I get irritated by the manager, right? Why Trent hasn't been converted to be a midfielder? I mean, he played in midfield before when he was younger, right? And there's a reason why that he's ball control and his passing is absolutely fantastic. Why? Because he was a midfielder, right? Either play him in midfield him or drop him. But at the same time, then again, I don't think we can't drop Trent now because of Van Dijk's suspension and Konate's injury. So we're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to probably play Tsimikas at right back at that point because Van Dijk's out and Konate's out, right? So we're gonna have to play 2 of our fullbacks on the wing, and even if we do play Trent as a midfielder, then we're gonna have to play probably Tsimikas play at right back and then play Robertson at left back, or you can reverse it around. You can reverse it by playing Robertson at right back and Tsimikas at left back. Yes, it's more lopsided. It's not as balanced, but now we got our 2 main centre backs out. We're gonna have to do something. Or we have to change the formation as well, right? Like, probably go 3 at the back or something. Even you see that youngster that what he came on for, I think it was Matip. He came on for Matip. He looked good. Maybe we'll even play Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips was decent for us 3 years ago when he played for us. When he was part of the team that secures top four. We finished third that season in 2021 season. By the way, that was the season that we had a lot of injuries at the back, man. I still remember this season. It was an absolute disastrous season. I can't lie. That season was shocking. But we finished third that season because, let's be real, the other teams were just vulnerable. They were just so poor. So, yeah. But it has. I'm sorry, man. This transfer window so far has not been good enough. And people are gonna say, "How could you say it's not? It's not haven't been good enough? It hasn't. We lost. We lost. We lost Lavia to Chelsea. Right? We should have got him time ago, but we didn't do it. We didn't allocate enough funds, right, to the selling club, Southampton, and we allow Southampton, right, to take we allowed Chelsea to nick the play away from us, and it's just it's poor, man, and we end up missing out because we dilly dallied around in the transfer window. Like it's just not good enough. We need to get players in before the transfer window closes, right? We need to get it done. Get the deals done, man. Get it done, please. Get it done, right? Otherwise, we're gonna do nothing this season. I mean, it's gonna be the same old, same old, same old, same old season. But yeah, man. What do you guys think about this current situation? What do you guys think, man? I think it's a disgrace, and FSG needs to sort their crap out, and Klopp as well, right? Both of them need to deal with the problem. And as for the sporting director we currently have, right? The guy's useless. He's not doing his job properly. Right? I'm glad that he's leaving off after this transfer window because he just hasn't done enough. He hasn't done his job properly. He hasn't done his job. So I'm glad that he's leaving. But as for the manager and FSG, both of them need to sort the problems out. But anyway, any comments, guys? You can just leave a comment. I just decided to make a little rant, man, because this is just not acceptable. It's not acceptable the way we've been run, mate. Like it's not good enough. It ain't good enough, mate. So yeah, man. Um if nobody wants to leave a comment, then I'm just gonna get out of here. But yeah, this is my rant for today, man. Sorry again, sorry for not reacting to the Newcastle game. I did watch the game, by the way, but I was just busy early on before the game. I was just too busy, and I was tired as well. But yeah, man, this is gonna be the rant of the day, man. I'm just hoping that we get the deals done, and then we can focus on the season. But yeah, man, that's enough, guys. I see you guys next stream, and goodbye.